What is up, you beautiful bastards? I'm Chris from Circle of Geekdom, and we are going to talk about some Final Fantasy XIV today because two kind of cool videos and articles, stuff kind of came out today that at least came in my alerts and feeds that I thought were just going to be kind of fun to talk about. So, Shadowbringers is coming out, and today's the 17th, so in about 11 days, the pre-order folks get early access, and that comes out, becomes available to us then, and the game comes out officially July 2nd. And in preparation for that, Square released a new commercial of Spider-Man himself, Tom Holland, and Hannibal Burgess, the comedian, both of which were in Spider-Man Homecoming. Maybe Hannibal's in Far From Home. I don't know. I don't think so. But it's the two of them basically getting ready for Shadowbringers to come out. And it's Tom Holland working out a bunch, getting ready because he wants to be the Warrior of Darkness, and Hannibal just kind of going, it's a video game and this is all completely unnecessary. Like, you shouldn't be doing push-ups and pull-ups and practicing with a great sword to play a game. And then they have like a little somber moment where Tom's going like, I'll never be the warrior. And then Hannibal just kind of goes, yeah, you will. It's a game. You can just play. And then I personally think it's funny. And I've seen a lot of reactions where people find it to be kind of cringy. And I can certainly see the cringe factor with that because you're having Tom Holland pretend like he is genuinely trying to be the Warrior of Darkness, and Hannibal just being like kind of Hannibal throughout the whole thing. Like, I can definitely see the point of that, but I'm such a fanboy for this game that I don't care. I just think it's kind of cool that they got a couple of like legit actors slash comedians. They got Spider-Man of all people to be in a Final Fantasy XIV commercial, and I think that's really cool. And it just got me more excited. I posted on my Discord. I've talked about it to a few folks. I think I even posted on Twitter. I just think it's neat and it's a fun thing that they're doing. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to necessarily win over audiences. I don't think if you're not playing Final Fantasy XIV and had no interest, and then you see Spider-Man in a commercial for it, I don't think that's going to draw you in. But I think if you're already a fan of the series and also MCU fan like I am, okay, that's just, to me, it's a very good example of icing on the cake. Again, I just think that was just really neat, and just thought it was worth mentioning. The other thing that kind of came out today is PC Gamer posted an article showing a interview with Yoshi P, the director of Final Fantasy XIV, during E3, and somebody from, I believe, let me pull it here on my other screen, Easy Allies, interviewed Yoshi P and asked, hey, in light of like Final Fantasy 14 having Shadowbringers coming out, and there seems to be kind of this trend of going back to an old vanilla version, which is really referring to World of Warcraft, since classic vanilla is either out or coming out. I don't track on that one. That if Final Fantasy XIV would do the same thing and release the pre-Realm Reborn content. And Yoshi P's response was initially a really hardcore laugh, and he had a translator with him, but he understood it, and his was able to say one word in English, which was nightmare, and the whole room just got a huge kick out of that. Because again, for those of you who don't know, and this is maybe your first video of watching me, hello. The original Final Fantasy XIV that came out, I believe, in 2010 was a massive train wreck of a game. Apparently, it was very, very pretty, but the UI was absolutely atrocious. It was buggy. It had lag issues. It just was not a good game. And if they were to go back and do like for lack of a better term, Final Fantasy XIV vanilla, like 1.0, like, you're going to go back to a broken game, basically, or something that no one's going to find honestly entertaining. Like, I can see kind of the appeal of going back to World of Warcraft vanilla because this is before all the quality of life improvements, and it's just core WoW before like they start doing all this stuff where like leveling apparently is a huge chore and it's boring, and I don't know. I never really got into WoW. I've tried many times and have spent a lot of money buying WoW collector's editions and collectibles trying to get back into it. But if what's above me has any indication for you, my heart and soul belongs to Final Fantasy. So, yeah, I can honestly see why they would not want to create a separate server to go back to that, because again, it wouldn't be fun. And he even made the comment that if people played the original Final Fantasy XIV, that you might actually get people turned off to going back to playing the Realm Reborn content, which maybe not for it. I think it's really more of like maybe like a you can consider like a weird history lesson of what it was versus what it's become. I think maybe shows you a little more appreciation for an already fantastic game and knowing that it came from such garbage. But again, I like the fact that he was very honest with people too. He didn't say, "Well, we're considering it," or we'll put that into our project to do list. So he's just saying like, "No, we're not going to do that. And it's a bad game. Like it was a Realm Reborn for a reason. There's a reason why the meteor struck Eorzea, which then created the new content, the new world, and all that." Yeah, it makes sense. It really does. I totally get why you wouldn't want to do that. But again, I think it does kind of go back to how dedicated these fans are, and I'll be honest too. I've thought about it would be kind of neat to go back and see the original content just to again more of a compare contrast. But at the same time, I know they've done stuff like the Warriors of Darkness storyline from I think Heaven's Word, or maybe even it was Realm Reborn. I can't remember where they came from. I mean, those were the main characters from I think the original 1.0 content that they're just kind of bringing it back. I think that's still kind of neat. I might be completely off on that one. I might be super wrong. But again, I just think it's a neat idea. I appreciate the honesty. Again, this is one of the reasons why I love this game so much, that they are being really direct with their audience and their fans, saying like what we are and what we're not going to do. And we are not going to bring back a bad game. Again, I respect that. I really do. Again, just the fact that he got the big laugh out of it too and all that, I just thought that was just neat. So, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Would you be up for wanting to try the original 1.0, knowing going into it that you are playing a bad game, just to kind of get a sense of appreciation for it? Or would you be kind of like, no, maybe I'll watch a Twitch video or something for it? I don't know. Let me know. Short video today, I know, but I just thought like those two things were kind of neat. But again, thank you guys so very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Links are all down below for social media stuff, including my Twitch schedule. But until next time, thank you guys very much. And I tip my hat to you as only a Mandeville man can. You guys take care, and I'll catch you guys later.